Hello everyone, how are you folks doing? Welcome back. This video, my name is Armando. This video, I'll be talking about Queen Lili'uokalani and the legacy she left behind. So, this is a story about Queen Lili'uokalani. She was the last reigning monarch, Queen of Hawaii. Lili'uokalani was born in 1838, died in 1917. She was the sister of King Kalakaua. He's the last reigning king of Hawaii. So upon his death, she became queen of Hawaii. Now, prior to that, as a princess, she traveled to England for the Golden Jubilee of Queen Victoria, marking the 50th anniversary of the monarch's ascension to the throne. And she went with Queen Kapiolani, who's the wife of King Kalakaua. And there's also a story about how Queen Victoria gave them these bracelets with their names engraved in black, beautiful gold bracelets. And that's what started the Hawaiian jewelry movement. So that's the story behind that. Now, while she was away in England, King Kalakaua was forced by the Honolulu Rifles to sign what's called the Bayonet Constitution at gunpoint. Okay, so the monarchy relinquishes much of its power to the legislature by signing the Bayonet Constitution. So this also disenfranchised a lot of Hawaiians as far as voting rights. So it was something that was pushed for by a lot of the landowners and people who wanted more political control at that time. So that's what happened while she was abroad. Kalani, that's what happened. Now, the king in 1891, Lili'uokalani ascended to the throne on the death of King Kalakaua. Okay, so she became Queen Lili'uokalani. She named Kaiulani, the daughter of Princess Miriam Ikilike, Archibald Scott Cleghorn, as her heir apparent. So that would be next in line to the throne. So that was in 1891. Now, 1893, the Committee of Safety, okay, which I think it was about 13 members, they forced Queen Lili'uokalani to overthrew the government being control. And of course, at that time, a ship, I think it was Boston, was in the harbor. And they pretty much, after the overthrow of Queen Lili'uokalani, and they put, then it became the Republic of Hawaii, and Safford Doles, the president of the Republic of Hawaii. Now, getting back to Lili'uokalani. So Lili'uokalani, that was in 1893. Now, I think a lot of reason why they were against her is because Lili'uokalani wanted to pretty much everything in the Bayonet Constitution she wanted to reverse. She wanted to restore Hawaiian rights to the Hawaiian people and give back more power to the monarchy. Okay, so and she was against annexation too. So because of that, that's why they first abdicate throne, and it's pretty sad because she was fighting for the Hawaiian people, but she was making enemies at the same time by trying to reverse everything that the Bayonet Constitution stood for. She was making enemies, but she was very much against annexation of the Hawaiian Kingdom at that time. So there was a rebellion, the Wilcox Rebellion, against the original government, and they blamed Lili'uokalani for starting that rebellion. She couldn't prove it, but they imprisoned her, Lili'uokalani, for 6 months at Iolani Palace. Okay. Now, while she was in prison at the Iolani Palace, I know she made a quilt. That was one of the things she did. Beautiful quilt. And also, she composed a song called Lili'uokalani, which is a famous song she composed while in prison in Iolani Palace. It's about her garden, Lili'uokalani, in which she had a supporter, Evelyn Wilson, who voluntarily imprisoned herself with the Queen. And every morning, the son, John Wilson, would bring flowers to her. Okay, and it would be wrapped. The flowers would be wrapped with newspaper, and that's how she was able to keep up with the daily news through that newspaper. But anyway, the song was about her garden, her beautiful garden. I like that song. It's a beautiful song. By the way, John Wilson, that little boy, became mayor of Honolulu after that. It's very famous, the Wilson Tunnel. I'm sure you heard of that. It became very popular. That was the little boy that was bringing her flowers. Now, that's not the only song she composed. She also composed Aloha Oi, beautiful song, which is today everybody loves that song. Farewell to Thee it's a Hawaiian folk song written in 1878. At that time she was a princess of the Hawaiian Kingdom, Queen in 78. Okay, so her brother was still king. And it is her most famous song and is common cultural symbol for Hawaii. Aloha Oi. Beautiful song, and I love the way some people sing it. So it can be so many different ways, but it's a very beautiful song. Now, after eventually Hawaii became annexed in 1898. Grover Cleveland was the president before that, and he kind of told Sanford Dole it was illegal what they did, but Sanford Dole told him, that it's beyond your jurisdictions, and so imagine telling the president that. But anyway, William McKinley took over, became the president, and Hawaii is if you understood the reciprocity treaty King Kalakaua signed, that gave exclusive rights to the United States to use Pearl Harbor as a naval base. And at that time, it was the Spanish-American War. So Pearl Harbor became very strategic. So anyway, President McKinley pushed for annexation. So eventually, in 1898, Hawaii became territory of the United States. And pretty much after that, Lili'uokalani lived a very quiet, tranquil life. But in 1909, she made a deed of trust. She executed a deed of trust. 1909. And this established a legal financial foundation for a perpetual institution dedicated to the welfare of orphan Hawaiian children. She loved her people. The Queen loved her people. And she wanted to give as much as possible to her people. And that's what she did, especially for the orphan Hawaiian children. And also on her 73rd birthday, Lili'uokalani gifted a piece of property near Waikahalulu Stream in Nuuanu for the public's use and enjoyment. And today, this is known as the Lili'uokalani Botanical Gardens. Okay, so anyway, that's the story of Queen Lili'uokalani. She was very respected by the Hawaiian people, loved by the Hawaiian people, and she loved the Hawaiian people. So, and she tried to get the rights back. She tried, prevent annexation, but there was just too much. It was overwhelming opposition to what she was trying to do. So that's the story of Queen Lili'uokalani. Hope you enjoyed this brief kind of like story of the legacy of Queen Lili'uokalani. If you have any additional comments to share with us, please leave it in the comment section below. Mahalo for watching this video, and a hui hou.